On this episode of All Your Show Up Belong to Us, we are reviewing The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim. Welcome to All Your Show Are Belong to Us. I'm your host, PharaohWizard16.
And I'm EyesEpicBlue.
And today we are reviewing Skyrim.
Skyrim is an RPG with an open world environment. You level up your characters by using skills that you want to improve. Okay, so not the most original concept in the world, but they do a good job of pulling it off. I love that you're not limited by classes, so that means that you can create a unique character exactly the way that you want to. You go around this massive country, completing quests that are usually like, go fetch me something.
When I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
There are over 250 quests that we know of. There might be more than that, but we're not sure how many over it goes. There could be over 300. So with not the most unique concept, but beautiful execution, the concept gets 4 out of 5.
The world of Skyrim is beautiful. Whether you're outside or in a cave. The little effects make everything so much more dramatic, like the bats flying over your head. The lighting is incredible. The weather really makes the world come alive, whether it's the rain falling or the ruins peering through the blizzard. The towns can be so humble, while the cities can be just unbelievably massive. This game is gorgeous, but of course the textures aren't always consistent, and that's assuming the textures even show up. The animation can be a bit choppy, but the ragdoll effect is always fun to watch. And the skeletons crumbling is always satisfying. But when it's all working properly, the world comes alive, the fights are epic, and you can enjoy a picnic watching the sunset. The visuals here get a 4 out of 5.
The music of Skyrim is awesome. It really reminds me of Hans Zimmer, and at other times it reminds me of James Horner, but without the bagpipes and flutes. When you're fighting in the game, the music is epic. When you're walking around the country, the music is quaint and tranquil. The ambiance really pulls you into the game. Whether it's the sound of the birds chirping, or the wind blowing, or the thunder rolling, or the bones creaking of the skeleton that's just around the corner. With music and sound effects this good, we give the audio a 5 out of 5.
The world of Skyrim is huge. And while you can fast travel to places you've previously been to, you find more things and get more experience by just walking there. Of course, that does take a lot more time. To show you what I mean, I want to show you a clip of walking from Whiterun to Ivarstead. This is moving at 5 times the normal speed. Let's just put this up here. Bad guys come in many forms, and you gotta kill them by using whatever skill you're leveling.
I cannot best you.
After that, you simply strip them clean. Literally. There are some basic puzzles in the dungeons, which really are just match the symbols on the podiums with the symbols on the door. Others, you just have to run really fast. But don't get them wrong, or else. There is no wrong way to build up your character. You can be heavy armor, heavy weapons, you can kill from the shadows, you can be a mage and use your magic, or you can be an archer and kill from the distance. Of course, if you're an archer, it does include your actual skill of aiming. There are places where you can drop lamps onto oil to set a trap for your enemies. The AI can be a little bit glitchy and they're really just fun to watch. The AI will definitely leave you laughing throughout.
Must be my imagination.
It must be your imagination? Really? You really think you imagine an arrow flying through the air and killing the guy you just talked to? Maybe you imagine the guy that you were talking to was the hallucination and you just imagine him dying. Really? Then there's the guy that pushes you around while you're trying to talk to someone.
Not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money.
And this peasant girl who decides to pick a fight with two horkers.
I'll have your head.
You go, girl! She dies, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, okay.
I'll have your head.
I do love watching the AIs fight. Just know that anything can happen at any time, so always be ready.
You're mine.
And we're there. It really took me about 15 minutes to walk there, and in real life that's not so bad, but it's an eternity in video games. Of course I did stick to roads, but I just didn't want to get caught on a rock trying to climb a mountain. Gameplay here gets a 4 out of 5.
We really wanted to give Skyrim a good rating for its replay value. With all the ways you can customize the characters, with all the variations that you can come up with, there's a lot of possibilities in this game. But once you complete all the quests, that's kind of it. Like, you don't want to do it again. What you can do is create certain characters to only follow certain quests. Like a magic user completing all the college quests. Or a thief to do all the Thieves Guild quests. But again, once you've done all of them, you kind of don't want to do it again. It becomes a little too monotonous. But admittedly, there are enough quests that'll keep you busy for a very long time. With really good character variation, but lacking as far as storyline goes, we give the replay value a 3 out of 5.
The story starts off with you on your way to the chopping block. And just seconds before you lose your head, a dragon swoops in and destroys the town. This comes as a big shock to the people of Skyrim, because nobody has seen a dragon for hundreds of years. The story consists of you trying to find out where they came from and who's behind it. On your search for the discovery behind the dragons, you learn that there's a special person that is called a Dragonborn, which allows you to project your voice into a power.
That was shouting. What you just did. Must be.
Needless to say that you discover that this Dragonborn is you. What are the chances, right?
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
After several organizations pointing the finger at each other, you learn that what had happened was, hundreds of years ago, a small group of warriors set out to destroy the most dangerous dragon. And in doing so, they used an Elder Scroll to try and send them into oblivion. When what happened was, it sent them into the future, which just happened to be at the right time just to avoid your death. So this dragon now comes back to resurrect the other dragons to enslave all mankind. And your job is to kill him. Thanks for saving my life. Now I'm going to kill you. And that's basically the whole story. What I really like about the story is it really brings dragons back into the scene. I feel like a lot of fantasy gameplays have really put them away or made them a dumb beast, while here they actually made them intelligent and just majestic in every way. We're going to rate the story a 3 out of 5.
So with the combined score, we highly recommend that you go and get this game.
Of course, that is if you can deal with all the glitches throughout the entire game. Because there's a lot of people that don't like the glitches.
Yeah, I don't like the glitches.
No.
No.
Alright, well be sure to click here to find out what game we're going to be reviewing next. And don't forget to subscribe.
I'm EyesEpicBlue.
And I'm PharaohWizard16. And remember, you can't stop the bum rush.
And you must never hesitate.